When I started training, I thought the more you trained, the more you would grow. So I was in the gym for 6 days a week. No rest, just grinding. Because that's what the hardcore guys were doing. I thought if I wasn't training every day, I was gonna be falling behind. But here's the truth. I wasn't even getting stronger. I wasn't even growing in size. I was just more tired, more sore, and even more frustrated. And it actually took me years to realize that building muscle isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things consistently. So in this video, I want to break down how to build muscle without overcomplicating it. So I'll be giving you a simple structure, some real examples that you can actually follow. So lesson 1, stop overtraining. You don't have to be in the gym for 6 or even 7 days a week. When I cut down to only 3 full body sessions every week, that's when I actually started to see progress. And here's why. Your muscles don't actually grow in the gym. They grow afterwards. When you train, you break down your muscles. And when you rest, that's when your muscle has time to repair. So that's when it gets bigger and stronger. If you never give your body time to rest, it's gonna be like you pouring water into a cup that's cracked. No matter how much water you pour into it, it will always leak out. So this is what my full body split looks like. I do barbell squat for 3 sets of 6 reps, barbell Romanian deadlifts for 3 sets and 6 reps as well. And then I do incline bench press for 3 sets and 6 reps as well. That is like the right rep range for strength training. And my fourth workout is pull-ups. I do 3 sets of 6 for pull-ups. Pull-ups are very difficult. So if you struggle with pull-ups, do lat pull-down for about 3 sets and 8 reps. First exercise, barbell bent over row. 3 sets of 6 reps. My sixth exercise is the Arnold press. I do that for 3 sets of 8 reps. And lastly is calf raises, which I also do for 3 sets of 8 reps. I do this routine for 3 days a week and then I rest for 4 days. This might sound lazy to some people, but your body needs time to grow. And because I'm doing full body sessions 3 days a week, I'm still hitting every major muscle group so that my muscles can grow. Lesson 2, master the basics. You don't need 10 different exercises for every muscle group. You only need a few that actually matter and you need to do them well. If you are a beginner or even an intermediate, you can make insane progress by only focusing on these 3 fundamental lifts. Number 1 is the incline or flat bench press. It builds your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps. I prefer the incline bench press because it focuses more on your upper chest, which makes your chest look more fuller. Number 2 is pull-ups. It builds your back, your biceps, and your grip strength. But if you can't do pull-ups, do lat pull-downs. They also work. Number 3 is squats. It builds your legs, your glutes, your core, and it even fixes your posture. Now obviously, you can't just do these 3 exercises. You also need some accessory workouts that complement this. But these 3 are the foundation. And if you focus on getting stronger with these main lifts, you'll actually build more muscle. Lesson 3, progressive overload. This is where most people get stuck, and it was even me at a stage. You go to the gym, you do the same weight, same reps, same everything, and still don't see progress after months of lifting. That's because your body adapts. If you don't give it a reason to grow stronger, it won't. Here's how I personally do progressive overload step by step. Let's say I'm doing the incline bench press. I start with 3 sets of 6 reps. My last set should be close to failure. If it isn't close to failure, I increase the weight. Once I can do all 3 sets and my last set being close to failure or even until failure, that's when I stick to that weight for now. Then later in the week, let's say Friday, I try to add 1 or 2 more reps by my last set. So maybe 6 reps becomes 7 or 8. And then next week Monday, I start with that new number, 7 or 8 reps for all my sets. Once I can do 10 reps across all my sets with good form, I increase the weight by 2.5 or even 5 kg. Just small, consistent progression. This could take you easily a month to just add that 2.5 or even the 5 kg. But you just have to stay consistent with it. Because that's actually how you get stronger. And when you get stronger, you build the muscle. Lesson 4 is recovery. I used to think resting was for lazy people. But when I started training 3 times a week full body, I realized that's when your body catches up. So here's what I focus on. Number 1 is sleep. I'll be honest, I struggle with this sometimes. Sometimes I only sleep for 6 hours. Other days I sleep for 8. But when I sleep well, my workouts feel different. I recover faster, I lift heavier, and I feel sharper mentally. If you are serious about muscle growth, start treating sleep like part of your workout. Number 2 is nutrition. This is simple. Just go on Google and search calorie counter. Enter your details like your weight, your age, how many times you gym a week, and it will tell you exactly how much calories you need to eat every single day. And with that calories, make sure that you eat 1 gram per pound of body weight of protein. So if you're 150 pounds, eat 150 grams every day. And make sure that you don't go over 100 grams of fat because it will make you gain more fat. You don't need to meal prep like a bodybuilder. Just make sure that you eat enough every single day. Number 3 is stretching. I slept on this for years. I didn't stretch after workout because I thought it was pointless. I didn't see the benefits of it. And then my body started feeling stiff. I lost mobility and my form got worse. And now I stretch for at least 10 minutes after every workout session. If you lift heavier, you need to stretch more because it keeps you healthy overall for a longer period of time. And number 5 is the mindset that keeps you going. That is arguably the most important out of all the other lessons because building muscle isn't that hard, but it gets boring. You're doing the same things week after week and you don't actually see progress every single day. And that's why most people quit. When I started training 3 times a week, I finally had the mental clarity. I wasn't burned out as much. I wasn't doubting myself and I was actually more focused. And that's what I want you to take out of this. You don't need to be in the gym 24/7, 365 days of the year. And you don't need to copy every single influencer you see out there. You just need a simple plan that you can actually follow week after week. Do that for 6 months consistently and I promise you, you'll start feeling different and you'll start looking different. You'll become the person you want to be by pushing through the times you want to quit.